could something as simple as toothpaste actually replace your trusted car polish? We've heard the rumors, seen the DIY hacks, but today we're putting this to the ultimate test. Is it a budget-friendly miracle or just a sticky mess? Stay tuned to see which one shines and which ones fall flat. Welcome to the ultimate toothpaste versus car polish on real paint, real panel with real scratches. So today we're gonna find out if toothpaste can remove scratch or is it all hype. So here is 1500 grit sanding scratches, and then we have the 2000 grit sanding marks here, and finally the finest one is 3000 grit. And I've also made two big scratches with a knife in the middle. So right now we're gonna compare those. First off, I wanna start with a rag and some toothpaste and some compound. And we're gonna follow up with a real car polisher where we test out the Crest toothpaste and the car polish. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's get into it. Right now I wanna show you what this product can do on the 1500 grit, all right? So if obviously with the 1500 grit, what I'm gonna try just for you guys is show you the new flex polisher with a wool pad. So we're gonna see if we can remove that fine 1500 scratch with this polisher. First off, we're gonna start with a rag and the toothpaste on the finest scratches, see if we can get it done, if we can remove scratches, or is it all BS, is it all hype, or are they removing real scratches, or are they removing scuffs, okay? There's a difference between a paint transfer from hitting something and actual scratches, okay? So I have the toothpaste here. All right, so we're gonna rub that toothpaste. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it dwell because I've seen some of those videos, they let it dwell. All right, so I've let it dwell a few minutes. Now we're gonna rub that in. Really sticky, makes a mess. Okay, we're gonna wipe this off. All right, so it's a sticky mess. So I'm gonna use some cleaner here to remove the toothpaste. Well, so far nothing really happened here with the toothpaste. I'm gonna give it a second try. Do me a favor, I need more of you guys to click on the subscribe button, join this channel. If you gain any value from watching this video, please click on the subscribe button and let's get back into the video. So can toothpaste really remove scratches? Is there abrasive in your toothpaste to the point where you can remove real scratches? So this is only 3000 grit, the finest scratch. Any car polish can remove that, even with a rag. Okay, on the same side, we have the 3000 grit sanding marks that it is untouched. I'm gonna use a car compound. I'm gonna go down on this 3000 grit, and then I'm gonna compare the car polish and the toothpaste, which is on the other side. Let me know in the comment section if you wanna know more about the new Flex Rotary Polisher, 24 volt, brand new on the market. If you wanna see a review of this tool, let me know down below. All right, we're gonna use the cleaner To remove all that residue, make sure we have a clean paint, nothing has filled or scratched. So we have improvements on both sides, but obviously the toothpaste not as good. Made some work, but look at the finish, really poor, all scratched up, not much progress here. Maybe there is, but we left off some scratches by rubbing hard. And on the 3D1 car polish side, looks much better, but when you pull the light on it, you can see the finish is not as good because of the pressure of my hands, of my fingers with the cloth. Right now I'm going to use a polishing pad, which is a medium to finish pad, very soft. Has some cut though. I'm expecting this to dry really quick. It's not made to be lubricated, right? It's made for your teeth and maybe use some water. So I might add some water to keep this wet for the toothpaste to not dry out. So let's see if we can make some progress here. Oh. Does not work really well. The pad is grabbing the paint and it's vibrating the machine. So what I'm gonna do is put a spritz of cleaner there. It's just a rinseless wash. Much better. What a mess. All right, when you add some water to the mix, works much better, glides better. But here I'm left with a big mess. Wow, I'm impressed. So we have much better progress. So the fact that you use a machine, it's much more even pressure, it's much better for the paint. The paint likes it better, meaning we don't have fingers making pressure there, pressure points. So as you can see, it's not perfect, it's not finished at all, but it removed the scratches. Keep in mind, I'm using an inspection light for paint, so we have a true results here. We don't do any BS. By the way, the 3D1 polish, not very expensive, around 10 to 15 bucks for the small bottle, which is 8 ounces. I'll have the link down below for you guys to look into. And also keep in mind that the polishing pad itself can be an abrasive. So this is gonna increase your cut, it's gonna increase your finish because the pad itself actually makes a big difference in terms of cutting and finishing ability, all right? So on the other side, we're gonna use the 3D1, and just to show you, I'm gonna attack the 2000 grit with it. Okay, so let's wipe off the car polish, which is 3D1. Really black, really dark, really glossy. Wipe off is a breeze when you work your product enough. Don't use too much. Wow, there we have it. So if we compare the car polish, made a perfect finish, took care of the 2000 grit as well. No issue here. Even removed the scratch in the middle that we had earlier. You can see where it goes here and there. It removed the knife scratch. And over here, that's what you get with toothpaste. So toothpaste did not make a good finish. It removed the scratching, but it did not make a good finish on this black GM paint. If you look closely, the reflection of the light from the ceiling, guys, you see the scratch with the knife. We don't see it on the top layer, but it's still a dent in the paint from it. So hopefully you guys can see that. Use the right tool, the right polisher, the right combination of pad and polish Don't use your toothpaste. Leave that in the toilet. Again, I'll link all of those things down below. You don't need $1,000 polisher. I'll link a couple one below that are corded but much cheaper that can do the same job. You can also use a dual action polisher, which is beginner friendly. I'll also leave that down below and a couple more options for you guys available on Amazon. So don't always believe the hype or the hacks that you see on the internet. You see your paint is very important, it's very fragile. So take care of it, use the right stuff for it, and you're gonna thank me later.
Now that you have found out the truth about toothpaste, you need to know who is the best one-step car polish right here.